What if the greatest lessons about serving others came from a 16th century saint who started as a self-obsessed soldier? Today's Saint Ignatius feast day, and his approach to service is exactly what you need to hear. Picture young Ignatius, completely focused on himself, chasing glory, writing romantic letters, dreaming of fame. Sounds like anyone you know? But here's what changed everything. A cannonball injury that forced him to stop and actually pay attention to his inner life.
During recovery, he made a life-changing discovery. When he daydreamed about serving others and following God, he felt deep, lasting joy. But when he fantasized about personal glory, empty afterwards. He called this discernment, basically learning to recognize what truly fulfills versus what just distracts.
Here's his insight for today's youth. Authentic service isn't about sacrificing your dreams. It's about discovering that your deepest desires and the God's call for you are actually the same thing.
His revolutionary idea that everyone, not just religious professionals, can discern how God wants them to serve. Whether you're 15 or 25, you have the exact same capability to listen to God's invitation as any other. No special credentials required.
But here's what made Ignatius different. He didn't just retreat to a monastery. He created what he called contemplatives in action. People who find God by serving the world. Your classroom, your job, your social media platform, your friend group. These aren't just distractions from the service. They're exactly where you're called to serve.
His spiritual exercises teach us something very powerful, that your emotions are actually spiritual data. The passion you feel for justice, the anger you feel at inequality, and the joy you feel while serving others, they're not just feelings, they're God's way of showing you where your service belongs.
And his concept of magis, always seeking for more, means your service should keep growing. Start small, dream bigger. Tutor one kid, then start a program. Clean one beach, then organize your school. Ignatius believed God calls us to ever greater service.
The man who began serving only himself ended up founding universities, hospitals, and missions worldwide, empowering thousands into serving others. That is the Ignatian path, personal transformation that overflows into world transformation.
So this Saint Ignatius Day, ask yourself, what stirs your heart towards service? That stirring isn't random. It's an invitation for you to join God in healing the world, one act of love at a time.